Hey everyone, it's Henry Brooks here, and today we're diving into something totally wild. We're exploring the invisible world of radiation right here in the Brisbane suburb of Moorooka, Queensland, Australia. You might think radiation is just for sci-fi movies or nuclear power plants, but it's all around us naturally. Today we're mapping Moorooka street by street to find the highest and lowest radiation spots. Is your street safe? Let's find out. First up, what even is radiation? Radiation is energy that travels through space from a source. There are different types, but we're zooming in on gamma radiation today. Gamma rays come from the natural decay of radioactive materials like uranium, thorium, and potassium in the Earth's crust. It's invisible, it's everywhere, and it's totally normal. But how much is too much? Let's investigate. I teamed up with the Radioverse mapping system and used radio code detectors, super cool devices that measure gamma radiation in real time. After mapping every corner of Moorooka, I found gamma radiation levels ranging from 0.04 to 0.09 microsieverts per hour. Sounds intense, right? But hold up, let's put those numbers in perspective. To figure out if these levels are normal, let's compare them to Australia's standards. The average Australian gets about 1.5 to 2 millisieverts per year from natural radiation sources, including cosmic rays from space, terrestrial radiation from the ground, internal radiation from food and water, and radon gas. Our measurements are in microsieverts per hour. So let's do some quick math. There are 8,760 hours in a year, so 0.4 microsieverts per hour equals 0.35 millisieverts per year. 0.9 microsieverts per hour equals 0.79 millisieverts per year. These numbers are just for gamma radiation from the ground, which typically contributes about 0.5 millisieverts per year in Australia, so Moorooka's levels are right in the ballpark. Some spots are a bit lower, some a bit higher, but all within what's expected. Okay, time for the big question. Are these radiation levels dangerous? Spoiler alert, nope. Natural background radiation varies worldwide. In places like Ramsar, Iran, people live with up to 260 millisieverts per year from natural sources and are perfectly fine. Even in Australia, areas like Arkaroola have higher than average radiation, but it's still safe. Moorooka's gamma levels up to 0.79 millisieverts per year are way below any level that could cause harm. The International Commission on Radiological Protection doesn't even set limits for natural radiation because it's just part of life. So whether you're on the lowest or highest street, you're good. Let's check out some specific streets. The area east of Red Rooster, including Longvale Street, Waterlot Street, Devil Avenue, and Errington Street, have some of the lowest radiation readings, as do Chaucer Street and Keats Street. From Muriel Ave to Hamilton Road are in the low range as well. This could be because the soil here has less radioactive material, or maybe there's more vegetation soaking up some of those gamma rays. Now, over on Pierce Street, we get a higher reading of 0.07 microsieverts. The couple of streets around Pierce Street also have a slightly elevated gamma radiation reading, but we hit the highest reading at 0.11 microsieverts per hour over here around Truscott Street and Fagan Drive. This might be due to slightly more radioactive rocks like granite under the surface, but let's investigate this area a little further. I went for a walk up around Truscott Street, and at first the radiation levels were not that high. I was walking on the footpaths. It wasn't until I crossed the road that the radiation levels rose. In fact, they were almost double when crossing the road. To check this out, I walked up and down the footpaths, where the radiation was less, then up the middle of the road. It was obvious the radiation levels were highest in the middle of the road. The high radiation seemed to be located on Fagan Drive between Truscott Street and Felt Street. The footpath radiation was around 0.07, while the radiation on the road surface was 0.11 microsieverts. It is my guess that the radiation from the road is also affecting the footpath reading. The radiation in the nearby street of Bracken Street was 0.06. So is the road radioactive? Or is it something under the road? My guess is that the road base contains radioactive materials such as sand, gravel of fly ash. While this radiation is not high, it is around double the normal background radiation. To wrap it up, Moorooka's radiation levels vary from street to street, but they're all within the normal safe range for natural background radiation. Whether you're on Vajan Drive or Fernvale Avenue, you're not glowing in the dark anytime soon. Radiation is just part of our world, and at these levels, it's nothing to worry about. Thanks for joining me on this wild adventure. If you love this, smash that like button, subscribe, and let me know what crazy topic we should explore next. See you soon.